I want to go over tonight is just I want to just do a little future casting reminder. A little reminder about what we're really doing with manifesting, and then we'll do a little bit of a guided future casting. So we can get caught up on like the skill of rewriting, which is like crazy valuable. I want you to be rewriting. I want you to be aware of your thoughts. I want you to be constantly shifting, doing the best job you can, reaching for the next available little bit more positive thought. But that's like calming the waters. Of course, that's going to come into our manifesting because we're like moving in from the language of like, this seems impossible to this is possible. It would be amazing. And like starting to feeling that. But really, this idea of future casting is really the juice. Like if I were to explain to you everything in the flow program, it would be everything in flow is leading up to you future casting every day for the rest of your life, or every day while something's really important to you. Because the more your energy builds up, the less and less and less rewriting you're doing. And really, this is about saying, I want something I don't have. So I currently have the energy of not having it. And the only work there is to do is to practice the energy of having it. So then I can move into having it. So future casting is where I want you guys all ending up. You don't have to be perfect rewriting. You don't have to have 100% gotten rid of negative self-talk. That is all so we can get to a place of being able to sit with ourselves, look down the pike, understand where we want to go, and start playing around with the feeling of it right now. That is really the juice. So to summarize, everything in flow is leading up to you future casting every day. Future casting every day, getting into a future juicy, juicy energy every single day. And you know me, when I say every single day, I'm really talking about like, I don't know, most days, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Whatever that might be, a really juicy long session on a Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before you forget. I'm just talking about this is your regular practice. So let's remind ourselves, where are we going? Where are we going? It's really fun because a lot of times when I say, hey, what do you want? The first level of answer is, well, where I'm going doesn't have my problems. Where I'm going is, well, I wouldn't be so stressed and I'd be out of debt and I would know what business I want. And I would like renovate my house or something like that. And that's okay, that's fine. But these answers like, oh, I wouldn't be stressed is still activating the word stress. Getting out of debt is still activating the word debt. So if you have language, when you're thinking about what you want and you have language like, I would not be stressed. I would have peace. I would have relief. I would be out of this problem. What we want to ask ourselves is, okay, fine. Yes, we want that. But that's not that powerful. Getting out of debt has almost no manifesting power to it. It's all lack energy. Finding peace and calm and like absence of anxiety, not much manifesting power. So then what we could say is, well, if the anxiety was solved, if I paid off the personal or business debt, if I had a sense of peace and calm in my body, and then I was living with that for a couple months, what would be next? What would be next? Okay, great. You just relaxed for 3 months. So what do you do after relaxing? So I want you to jot down anything that's coming to your mind, right? Really, this would be like, this is a discussion of where you want to go is like, I would be like waking up like in this balance between like being calm and excited. I would be, man, if I was achieving blah, 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 and had been relaxed for 3 months, I think I would be like energized. I would want to build something. I'd be feeling like I have energy. I'd be really excited to work on a project. I would be, gosh, I would just wake up feeling like I got this. I'd be thinking like anything was possible. I'd be really proud. I'd be really like, like, man, if all the problems were solved and it was 6 months later, right? And it's okay if that initial, like, I have no fucking idea how to answer this question is there. Because if you've never asked yourself these questions, if you haven't sat with these questions for 20 minutes or just in a call like this, your brain's literally never gone there before. That's okay. You don't need to like be all worried that you don't know what's 6 months after solving your problems. So really think about it, right? Like, really think about it. If the problems were solved, what's on the other side? Is it like next level health? Is it next level relationship? Is it like owning the business and not operating it? Is it having a team? Is it like, do you want to manifest long lunches while your team is working for you? What's juicy? What is juicy? Owning a business is juicy, right? Owning a business is juicier than operating it. Can you see yourself like being like, oh yeah, somebody says, hey, what do you do? And you're like, oh, well, I own a business. Oh, really? Like you own it? You don't work in it? Well, I come in for like some important meetings, but really the daily operations is handled by my team. That sounds good, right? That sounds good. So what's on the other side? What is on the other side of doubt? Or what is on the, not doubt, sorry, what is on the other side of relief and relaxation? We want your future casting to bring a smile to your face. We want what you're going into to not be like peace and relief could feel good to you right now because you don't have that. But we want to push it a little further. What would be juicy? Would being juicy not working on Fridays? Would being juicy owning something? Would it be being working with a lot of people? Would it be having clients? Would it be having employees? Would it be having a team? And again, we're not actually coming up with these details because these have to be the details. This may or may not be what is actually happening. We're only looking for words that give us an excuse to feel how we want to feel. So don't feel like you need to know the details of, oh, well, it has to be a team, it has to be this product, it has to be this business. None of that. It's kind of like all those details, if you had what you really wanted, which is like more money than you've ever made before, while feeling proud, while feeling relaxed, while feeling healthier than you've ever felt, well, who cares about the details, right? So we don't need those details. We want to really look at, what do I really want? What I really want is like slow mornings. What I really want is like work out for 2 hours. What I really want is like to go out to dinner whenever I want. What I really want is like second home. What I really want is just like this balance between feeling dialed in, feeling sexy, feeling abundant, feeling proud. Like Abraham just sent, like they're just like, listen, everybody just wants the same thing, to feel better, to feel better, to feel better. And everything you want is really only because you believe you will feel better in the having of it. So, okay, let's dive into feeling better. What would feeling better feel like? What would it look like? What is on the other side? So let's be future casting something that makes us smile. So write down the question, and this can just be like a start of a future cast. What would make me smile? What vision would make me smile? I was doing one the other day where it was just like this snapshot of like being in a nice restaurant with a partner and my kid, just knowing that like everything is growing and dialed in. And then I'm at like my next level, feeling just like really proud, really badass. What would make you smile? You sitting on your couch feeling relaxed, probably like that's not the kind of smile I'm talking about. What would make you be like, oh my God, that would be crazy. That would be really cool. What would make you smile? Maybe it's, hey, I work 20 hours a week and I make 5 grand. I work 20 hours a week, I make 10 grand. I might work 20 hours a week. It would be crazy. It would be crazy if I worked 20 hours a week and made 500 grand a year. It would be crazy if my business just seemed like a money making machine that somebody else was running. And I got to be one of those people who does whatever they want, works when they want, doesn't work when they want, goes up to lunch when they want, takes a weekend trip. Oh, yeah, I want to be one of those people who just like does whatever they want. Okay, great. Well, what is it that you would do? If you could do whatever you wanted, what would you do? And it's funny, it probably has something to do with like slow mornings, playing with your dog, eating a healthy breakfast, going to work out, feeling really good about who you spend your day with, feeling really good, feeling really, really proud about the wealth that you have allowed into your life, feeling in awe over how the machine just seems perfect, about how everything just seems like it's heading towards like perfection. It's like, oh my God, I'm becoming one of those people who has it all, has it all, has it all. Okay, well, what is all of it for you? What is all of that for you?